This exercise isn't about becoming the other person. It's about gaining a different perspective of reality. You have a series of points of reference for reality. And those points of reference are based on your experiences. Being someone who's traveled, being someone who has good relationships or bad relationships with people around you. These are all of your points of reference. But the people who we deal with never have the same points of reference because they don't have our same experiences. And so this particular exercise, which is part one of a much longer exercise, is actually just about identifying how you can shift your perception by grabbing hold of different points of reference, where you have the ability to identify with some of those knowledge, some knowledge that you have of someone else in your life, and speculate. And that's what it is. It is speculation. It is a mind read. To speculate about what some of those things might be important, it allows you to expand what those points of reference are for that person's reality and how you could consider their situation. And that's all this part one of the exercise is. And yes, I agree that the definition of empathy is significantly more complex than that. But the final point is that empathy, or the exercise that we're doing here, isn't about feeling sorry for the other person, because the other person who we're dealing with could be someone that we're attempting to emulate because they are a particularly successful person. And we want to get ourselves into their mindset of how do they see reality that's different from us. We see the situation as being a dire situation that is filled with disastrous consequences and negative outcomes as a foregone conclusion. But this other person, they see it as the land of milk and honey, of all of these things that they could potentially do and capitalize on this experience. Being able to empathize and grab hold of their reference points for their reality allows us to shift where we are and change our perception of reality in a positive way. And that is certainly not sympathy.